Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the train service in Jamaica. And we had asked a question in a previous video. Why is it we don't have a passenger train service between Spanish Town and Old Harbour? Because we have the tracks that are there and we have trains that are running on the tracks. Now there's a student program where students use a train to go from Spanish Town to Old Harbour and other places in Jamaica. So the tracks are there, the engines are there, and they're working every day, Monday to Friday. So we asked a question: why don't they just add more cars to the engine, to the train, and carry passengers, like adults passengers, because the train is running? Well, it turns out that they can't, because there is a highway that runs from Portmore, basically from Kingston to Old Harbour. It's a toll road and it has a non-compete clause in it. So the government cannot have a rail service competing with the highway. Now, apparently the student one isn't considered competition, but if you were to start to carry adults and set up a passenger train service, it would be competing and it would trigger the non-compete clause. Now, this non-compete clause might not have seemed like a big deal when they were building the roads, because a foreign company was putting up the money and they needed to secure it to make sure they got back the money. And there's also a revenue clause in the contract, meaning that if the company doesn't make X amount a year to cover the payments, or just X amount a year, the government of Jamaica has to pay the difference, the fallout in revenue. So when they wanted to expand Mandela Highway from 4 lanes to 6 lanes, if they had done it as is, it would have triggered a non-compete clause and the government would have had to pay Trans-Jamaica Highway for building the road, the loss of revenue. There's a procedure that's set up to determine how much. It's all in the contract. So what the government of Jamaica had to do is change the law. They amended the non-compete clause to allow Mandela Highway to be expanded. But the non-compete clause is still there. They amended it, they didn't take it out. And you cannot increase the speed on any road competing with the highway, and you cannot have a train service. It's in the contract. No, I'm sure maybe it could be amended because Trans-Jamaica Highway is now owned by NROC and the people of Jamaica. It's now traded publicly. It's no longer owned by the foreign company. But still, the government would have to pay some money. So I just thought I would let you guys know, because we couldn't understand why you have the trains running, just carry adults too, but now we know it would compete with the highway. And I'm not sure if there's a non-compete clause in the new highway that was built between Maypen and Mandeville, or if they're going to have them in the other the roads that are being built, the other toll roads. The non-compete clause are in the toll roads, so that's something we definitely have to look out for. Now, Mandela Highway is the busiest road in Jamaica, and for the government to have to change the clause to expand the busiest road in Jamaica, I mean, I am not sure if those non-compete clauses should be so strict. They should be, because let me just give you some perspective. Even at 6 lanes, Mandela is still backed up. They're going to build an overpass from Mandela into Portmore, which without a doubt is going to take traffic away from the toll road. But the toll road is still busy. because of all the toll roads in Jamaica. The Portmore Toll Plaza is the busiest toll plaza in Jamaica. And it's so busy that it makes more money than all the other toll plazas in Jamaica. And we're in a class 2, just to give you an idea. To drive from Kingston to Maypen is call it $1,400. And to go through the Maypen Toll Plaza is $550. And the Portmore Toll Plaza still makes more money than the toll plazas going through down to Maypen, even though the fee is like 3 times the amount. So it's very interesting. But Jamaica needs the trains. There is no way Jamaica can reach its full potential without the trains running. Impossible. Jamaica is expanding. The highways are opening up Jamaica. But somebody should be able to live in Kingston and work in Mandeville and get on a train and reach there in no time and get back to Kingston. I mean, Kingston has the largest population, and with BPOs opening up all over Jamaica, the roads, the buses, the taxis, they just cannot manage. We need the trains. So we'll keep you guys updated as to what